Well, it's that time of year again, Washington State Fair in Puyallup. I could go on and on telling you how big it is, how old it is, how fun it is, but if you live in the area, you know what you need to know. It's big, it's old, it's fun. So very, I guess, is the short answer. So we went opening day, which has the nice benefit of being free for kids, and so it was, I think, $12.50 for adults. And on the day we went, it happened to be raining, so it was easy to get in. I mean, it stopped raining before we got there, but people saw the rain. A lot of people left. A lot of people chose not to come. It was great. Now, there's a lot of shows you can go to, all kinds, big shows, main stage shows, national acts, but a lot of little stages and even roving performers. There's kind of something for everyone, and most of it's included. Some of it isn't. But it's all kinds of fun, and, well, some things may not be to your taste. A lot of it will be. There's the hobby hall, where people make all kinds of stuff and display it. They display their collections, their art, you name it. In the video that's up right now, I've got footage of this really amazing little village with all kinds of rides, so to speak, automated stuff, little animatronic stuff, and oddly, there's a little He-Man there. But there's Elsas and Little Mermaids and all kinds of stuff, so I guess it's not too surprising. And yeah, there's some weird art. Some really weird art. Animals? You got your pick of the animals. Goats, cows, horses, rabbits, chickens, you name it. There's all kinds of stuff you can check out. Who knows what you're into? It's fine. Just enjoy it. One thing that was kind of fun was the free fishing, catch and release fishing. They've got this little, basically home-sized above-ground pool stocked with like 1,000 fish, and the guys are super patient. They'll stay with you until you catch something. Now, when I was a kid, I went to one of these, and you had a time limit, and you didn't catch something, tough luck, buddy. But even Max caught something, and did so quickly. Dom took substantially longer, but he finally got the fish. And then, of course, there's mutton busting. I don't know if you know what this is, but it's bronco riding for little kids on sheep, and it is hysterical. And your own kids can go into it, and you can get pictures and T-shirts and commemorative stuff to celebrate the ride. These kids are so brave. The sheep, not always quite as brave, but they have fun too, I'm sure. Now, of the free things you can do, and there are tons, you can do all kinds of stuff, but one that the kids really enjoyed was the pedal tractors. And the pedal tractors is free-ish. They really want you to buy a photograph of your kids about to ride the pedal tractors. We chose not to. I think it was $12, which is a little much, you know. Charge me $5 and email it to me. I'd be happy with that, but, you know, whatever, it's fine. And even though the age limit is 8 and Dom is quite a bit past that, it was empty, and so they allowed him to go, and it was just good fun. Nice little diversion, something to do. There's this Old West village. It's mostly facades, but there's all kinds of people there who help you learn what Old West tools were, like hand saws and hand drills, and they show you how to do it. They bring out little twigs, and you can cut through them. And it's great because in doing this, I realized that my children actually have the skills we would need to survive in the wilderness for about a day, realistically. The people there are so patient and so helpful, and Max really worked it until he got it, and the stick that he had to work on was thicker than some of the other kids, but it took some time, but man, did he get it.
One more time. There you go.
Of course, by the time he was done, it positively slayed him. Haha, because there's a picture of him in a casket, playing dead. The older boys did it too, and they actually, got it a lot more quickly. But that's to be expected, which is why once they hit the appropriate age, of course, we will let them out to the neighbors to build their ranches and whatnot. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. There's all kinds of good food. It's a bit pricey. It's, fair-priced food. And then there's the rides. And there are so many rides. It is great. There's huge roller coasters. There's a big wooden roller coaster. Though my complaint with the rides would be they're a bit pricey. You're talking $4 or $5 per kid per ride, which is really expensive when you're talking more than one kid. In the past years, they've had bracelets, which would allow you to pay, I don't know, $20 and get unlimited rides. But they've apparently done away with that. And I guess the advantage there is that now the lines aren't as long, but on the flip side, you don't get to do as many rides. But there's steel roller coasters, there's kiddie stuff, there's all kinds of different rides. There's the, fun house and the pirate version of the fun house and all kinds of little stuff. And of course, all kinds of shopping to be done, countless booths, all kinds of fun stuff to buy. And of course, just random weird stuff. Where we had the most fun, where I had the most fun, is there's this great expo setup where they put fluorescent dye on your hands, and then you wash your hands as good as you can and go into a black light room where you can see how much is still left on your hands. Of course, being the wise ass I am, I had to take it in a different direction, so I immediately put the dye on my face in angry eyebrow mode, and that's just how I roll. Max actually did that a few years back when he was very little. We got into the room and we found that he'd touched his face in the meantime, and he was just covered in dye. It was very happy memories. So yeah, Puyallup Fair. I'd tell you how to get there, but it's easy to find, thefair.com. And we are actually going back. We did get free tickets, but we didn't use them. We're going back on the 11th to see the finals of the rodeo, which is something new for us that we've never done before. So anyway, yeah, check it out. And don't forget to have fun.